welcome back to Osteophysio YouTube channel. Today we're looking at the best stretching and releasing exercises for plantar fasciitis. So my favourite one to start off with is self-massage underneath the foot. So what you want to do with this movement is you see where I've got one thumb placed onto the heel. You're going to stretch from the heel down to each toe. So you're going to start from heel to big toe and then second, third, fourth and fifth. And what you're doing is you're following the alignment of the plantar fascia underneath the bottom of the foot. You're stretching it out because what happens when it gets inflamed and tight is it shortens and you can feel little nodules in the bottom of the foot. Once you've done this and you've released it, you can then move on to rolling the foot over a tennis ball. So you can either do this with a trigger point ball, which is a bit spiky, or a tennis ball, and you're going to gently roll the foot over. So I usually do this for about a minute. And again, you want to start from the heel all the way up to the toes, and then you can then trigger point release. So as you're releasing, if you feel a bit particularly tender, so either on the outer part of the foot or near the big toe or in the middle, what you can do is put your body weight down on that pressure, take it to an 8 out of 10 and then hold it still until it relaxes and it just frees up all underneath the bottom of the foot. What we then want to do is we can use this to go a little bit higher into the calf muscle. So I normally start off with a tennis ball just so I can get really precise near the Achilles tendon at the bottom part of the calf muscle. So you're going to start off where you're using that tennis ball to release, and then what you're doing is you're then trigger pointing, releasing into that calf muscle. So same as underneath the foot. So anything that's particularly tender, and it's quite good to start with a tennis ball before the foam roller because you can be a little bit more precise. And the reason why we're stretching the calf muscle is as it blends down and attaches into the Achilles tendon, this then blends down with the plantar fascia. So if the calf's tight, it's going to pull the ankle into an abnormal position, which is then going to aggravate down into the plantar fascia. So it's that preventative treatment. What we're then looking at is rolling through both heads of the gastroc, so of the calf muscle. So you've got an inner head and an outer head. So you're going to start off for 30 seconds where you're turning the foot outwards to hit the lateral head, and then turn it inwards to get the medial head of the gastrocs. We want to aim to do 30 seconds on each side, stretching all the way from the Achilles tendon all the way up to the back of the knee. So we're stretching all the way down to release all around the foot. Once you've done that, the next thing we're going to do is just gently stretch into that calf muscle. So once you've done that deeper release, you want to realign the fibres. So by lifting the foot up, you're stretching deeper into the calf muscle. We want to aim to hold this stretch between 30 seconds to a minute, and we want to allow this to relax after. So I always do this once we've released a little bit deeper. Once you've stretched through the calves, what I would then look at is stretching more into the toes, and the reason why is as the plantar fascia comes down, it blends with the flexor tendons underneath the foot. So you want to spend about 30 seconds stretching the big toe and then the other toes, and then you can grab a tea towel, hook it underneath the foot and pull it up towards you. So yes, you're still stretching the calves, but as you move the tea towel higher each time over that 30 seconds to a minute, you're targeting each part of the foot. So you're working your way up. So not only are you getting a deeper stretch into the calf, but you're also stretching up into the toes as well. So that's between 30 seconds to a minute, releasing all the way through.